This is a list of all the videos that I want to make this year. It's 2025 for some time actually, and this video is long overdue, but I really wanted to make this video to give you some updates on the plans I have for this year. So on this list there are 37 videos, but don't worry, I'm not going into each and every one of them individually. I've grouped them up into categories. So the first category is the Let's Ride videos. Now these are your typical POV style motovlog videos where I'm either talking about the cool places that I'm visiting, or you can listen to the amazing sound of the Hitchcock's motorcycle's exhaust. So actually there are two types of Let's Ride videos, one where I talk and one where I don't. And there are already two videos on this channel where you can enjoy the engine sound and the sound of the exhaust. And I know that a lot of you like these types of videos. It's much like an ASMR experience, I guess. It's just like a silent or relatively silent experience. You can sit back and enjoy the ride. On the other hand, I love visiting cool and exciting places, and I love talking about those. And I really want to share my experiences with you as well. And the most natural way is to talk about them, which is also what I will be doing in some videos. So the first ride that I got lined up is a visit to Oydonk Castle. Now, a fun fact, I'm a trained archaeologist and I really like visiting cool and old places and talk about those. So the first video is already finished. I will be posting that on YouTube, I think next week. But there are other castles and cool old places that I like to visit as well in the future. And hopefully by the time I'm visiting those, I will have upgraded my equipment a little bit, maybe even have a drone. So DJI, if you're watching. Other Let's Ride videos that I've lined up are day trips to the Ardennes, for instance, where we can enjoy the beautiful landscape and some cool twisties. But I also want to visit some cool coffee places in and around Ghent because I really like drinking my coffee. So the second category is trip videos. Now, as some of you might know, I have a really cool trip planned for May this year, so in a couple of months actually, where I will be doing the Triumph Factory Tour in Hinckley. I will be visiting the National Motorcycle Museum. I will be doing the London Bike Shed, Caffeine and Machine, The Hill, etc. And this is a trip that I am doing with a couple of friends that I met here in Belgium. I'm that excited even that I plan to dedicate 4 videos to this trip. So one for each day. I will be visiting 3 days, and one video where I do a sort of introduction of the guys who I'm traveling with, their bikes, my bike, the itinerary, the route, etc. It's going to be cool. A second trip that I want to make is a trip to the Netherlands. Well, the Netherlands is obviously quite close to Belgium, so it's only a 3-hour ride, but for me it's still a trip because I will be staying 1 or 2 nights. And the reason I want to visit the Netherlands is I really know some cool routes there, some cool twisties, some beautiful landscapes that I want to share with you as well. Next up, gear and mods. And this is your typical showcase category where I will be filming all kinds of cool stuff that I have on the motorcycle or on myself. Much like, for instance, the Hitchcock's motorcycle's exhaust video that you can check out right here. Now, one thing that I really like to do is to make a review of the bike that I'm riding. So the Triumph Scrambler 1200X. I think I will be calling it like a year in review or something, or riding for a year or something like that. And I really like to do a review, like a proper review of the bike. Because I really like it, as you might have known, but I also want to gain some traction to this channel, and the review video is quite a good way to do this. I'm not planning to do a single review of every mod that I have on the bike or every piece of clothing that I'm wearing. But if there is something that really stands out to me, or if I think that something is really cool that I want to share with you, I will make an exception. The next category is a category which is called personal. Now, as you might have expected from the title, these will be videos that have a little bit of a more personal touch to them. So while I was making the Let's Take a Break video, where I talked about why I took a break from riding, I noticed that I really like to talk about why I ride motorcycles, why it's so special. So in this series of videos, I really want to talk about how special motorcycle riding is and how it can be a conduit to create new connections, to make new friends, to have some really cool experiences. One of the things that I would like to do this year, for instance, is to join the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride here in Ghent. So I want to make a video about that as well. Don't worry though, I'm not making this channel into a super sensitive Scrambler showcase. But I feel that without these videos, this channel would not be complete for me. So the last category is the tutorial videos category. Now, I don't see myself as someone who knows exactly what they're doing. Usually I'm just along for the ride. But there were some people who asked me about my video setup, about my microphone setup. So I might as well dedicate some videos to share this knowledge with you as well. So here we are, 37 videos planned, including this one, divided over 5 categories. Don't hold me to that number, please, because life is really hectic. I have a full-time job, I have a beautiful family with 2 kids, so life is super hectic, and I know that there will be obstacles along the way. But I'm really dedicated to this channel. I'm dedicated to driving motorcycles and sharing experiences. So I will be doing my efforts. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.